Hi, this is Barbara Joseph, and I am coming to you from Central Maine. And thank you so much for coming and joining us with a first look. And this is something that Suzanne Steele from New Hampshire, who has a background in corporate IT, Angie Patino from Southern Maine as a registered nurse, Bob Stallalonis from Southern Maine as a software consultant, and Lori Jones from South Carolina in food service management. We are all passionate about what we are going to be sharing with you tonight. Every day we get to make choices, personally, professionally, and everything that we choose has a trajectory. Small choices on a daily basis make a huge difference over time. And everyone really wants to be in a certain framework, personally, professionally, and in the larger community. And we're really thrilled because we have access to something that can change the trajectory of finances, health, relationships, happiness, and success on a global level. Most people want the same things: health, fitness, energy, vitality. I was really interested in being part of a cause, being an agent of change. I really want to make a difference in the world, and I'm really all about people having freedom and being able to enrich and inspire people to this larger cause. But the reality is, you live in your home, you get in your car, you're all wound up in the loop, you're juggling life and time, and you don't always get to have that type of life. There's also a lot of environmental toxins that take our attention and also contribute to a lot of challenges in our physical, emotional, and mental health. Pollutants in air and water. And this affects us in a variety of ways. We have chronic conditions. Younger and younger people are experiencing these, and the next generation is really at risk. So, one small change, like one drop of water, has this rippling effect and can have an enormous impact in our own lives, in our community, and in the world. What does that look like? Humans being more is about health, vitality, and balance in these 5 key areas. And Mr. Masuda in 1974 based a whole concept of how to have peace and collaboration. And he started a company, and it's all based on making a difference in the world. So would Bob like to talk a little bit about Nikken being an advanced complete self-care company?
Absolutely. So it is based on those 5 pillars of health, but it's a research and development company. It has 40 years of background. It started using magnetic technology, but it's expanded to water filtration, air filtration, uh, products that are strong in nutrient value. And over that period of time, it's grown to have millions of customers and billions of dollars in sales. So it's a rock solid company that continues to make a substantial difference in the world through this technology and through this philosophy.
Great. And what they do is they give us an advantage. And Angie, how about if you talk just a little bit about these essential energies that we need in order to live and thrive?
Sure. Obviously, we need light, we need sunshine, we thrive in beautiful air and around the water, which gives a certain energy of its own. All of those in the forest, which helps us being tranquil. And of course, the earth has a giant magnetic field, just like our bodies. As you see, all these elements are so essential for us to be healthy, to thrive, and to move in the right direction, to be really present to one another, both emotionally, physically, and spiritually. That's the beauty of all of these.
And the sad story is that we really don't get an opportunity to live in that environment. Yet, just like a plant can thrive in a greenhouse, Nikken has developed all these technologies that creates a wellness home environment. And Lori, I know you're really passionate, and I know you'd love to talk deeply and about each one of these technologies, but can you just give an overview of how these have impacted your life?
Well, I can tell you that I'm a different person. If you looked at me a few years back, you wouldn't recognize me. And one of the reasons is I didn't have energy, and so I sat on the couch and didn't do anything when I got home from work. But you'll see where the insoles are down on the left corner, that I started using insoles, and it gave me energy. And I wanted to do something different. I came home and started cooking dinner. Then I started on the water. I have supplements. I have the filtration in the shower. All of these products work together. I also have filtration in my air, and I feel so much healthier now. I'm 50, but I feel like I'm 30 again. So they all work together. And while everybody was studying disease, Nikken has been studying how do we keep healthy. And all these things have helped me to keep healthy.
So when we get back to that picture of the trajectory, what we have here is a focus and a way where people can make change very easily. Now, Suzanne, how about if you take us through some of the economic challenges in the gig economy concepts?
Sure. On the screen, you see a lot of economic challenges that people have, whether it be multiple careers in a lifetime. And many people who have jobs are not happy with them. They do have a lot of challenges, though. They're at jobs because they have a lot of costs, whether it be healthcare or just taxes or just regular living expenses. So the gig economy is where we're looking at now. It's a new term for many people. Excuse me, it may be for you too tonight, but 40% of workers will be in this economy of just being a freelance person moving in and out of businesses, whether it be an Uber driver who 5-6 years ago, you probably never heard of it, but now it's taken over the taxi world and limousines, to being what we call ourselves agents of change. Just being someone that can give you a new idea and allow you to maybe change the way you've always thought of doing things.
And being part of a collaborative group of people and a company just exponentially impacts that concept. It's very exciting.
So what kind of business is McDonald's in? Is it fast food? You might have just thought of that. A franchise? Real estate? Well, actually, all three are correct. It is all three, depending on your perspective. And as you see on this page, Nikken has 3 different business models that we work under, just like McDonald's. You have that retail model, the person coming in for their hamburger. Well, we have people that are looking to just share these amazing solutions with others, and they're looking for people that want to either live a more active life, or people that want to get better, and that creates supplemental income, to a traditional franchise type model like McDonald's. And that's where we're partnering together with a few people who are in fact helping other people, and that creates some residual income. And the third way is what we call the networking model. And we're not really looking for people who hurt or want to be well, although every dollar we earn is through helping someone feel better. We're looking for people that are looking at a bigger picture. Perhaps it's someone who wants to make a big difference, wants to have that freedom, would work 24/7 for a cause without getting paid, but they see that global improvement that they can make.
And how exciting is it to be able to make change on a large scale like that? And that's where the passion comes in. This is something that easily integrates into your life. We all know people as we travel, and people have needs, and we have solutions. And there are not solutions everywhere in the world, so it's wonderful to be able to offer that to people. There's no risk, there's mentoring, there's flexibility. And as you can see, it's a worthy cause to help people with their health, their finances, their freedom, in all 5 pillars, the ability to inspire other people, that we can leverage when we work together, that we can compound our results. And this is a new word for me, scalability, but it's basically what's happening with this new gig economy. There's no limits. It can just infinitely grow to exponential degrees. And it's all about helping people and making the world a better place. So every choice in that trajectory can make a difference. So choices today can improve all of your tomorrows. That's pretty impressive. And how would you like to begin your new success story? You can discover it and begin living a humans being more approach to life, which is what we've done. You can live it and become a customer. It's very easy. You have a lot of online e-commerce information and availability. You can share it. Have a part-time gig. It's very fun and cool. And if you keep doing that, you can become a collaborative entrepreneur and really make an impact in your life, the lives of those you know and love, and in the world. So Suzanne, who are you going to talk to today about what attracted them to these 5 pillars?
I think I'm going to start with Anne. Anne, if you would unmute, and out of these 5 pillars, what attracted you to take a look at Nikken?
What attracted me initially was my body was hurting, and I needed a solution because it was affecting my family. I was cranky, I wasn't sleeping well, and it certainly affected my ability to have an impact on others in society. I had a negative outlook on life because my hand and I wasn't sleeping. And so those were the pillars that were affected. When I discovered the technologies that could help me, and I saw that they could help others, I'd refer my friends and other people that acquaintances to the person who basically introduced Nikken to me, which was Suzanne. And I noticed that she was getting a little check every time I referred someone to her, which got my little competitive spirit up. And I realized that maybe that was something I could do, because I had been a school teacher before I became a mom, and I really didn't want to go back to part-time teaching. I didn't care for substituting, and I liked my freedom after my children were born and grown. And so I became interested in the financial aspects. So all of these pillars were impacted my life and my thoughts throughout the last 15, 20 years. So, but initially it was trying to make a solution for the hurt that I had.
Thank you, Anne. And how about we hear from Bob? If you could share what attracted you.
There were a couple of aspects. Society was really important to me. I've always wanted to make a difference in my career in software. I had an opportunity to do that, and Nikken provides that same opportunity, you know, to be able to stay active, to help people who are particularly frustrated because they have challenges, whether they're either financial or certainly physical, And that was really the second aspect, which is the body. I've been an athlete all my life. And in my mid-30s, I threw my back out shoveling snow. And previously, I'd run many marathons, and it precluded my running. So I was unable to run for about 20 years. And due to the Nikken technology, not only was I able to start jogging again, but I actually ran the Chicago Marathon with my son about 5 years ago. So certainly the body and the ability to stay active. We have grandchildren, and I'm 69 years old now, and they expect their grandfather to be able to keep active and play with them and chase them around and play hide and seek, and I want to be able to do that, and Nikken technology allows me to do that. So those are two areas that attracted me quite a bit: the ability to make a difference, to help people, and also to help myself stay active and do everything I can be.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you both. Turn it back over to you, Barbara.
Okay, well, this has been great. I think the next slide would be appropriate. And we are thrilled that you came to join us, and we will look forward to hearing what interested you and if you'd like some more information, because, you know, we have a really big message and we have a really big vision, and we really have a strong desire to spread this and let people everywhere know. So the more the merrier. And as Margaret Mead said, never doubt that a small group of people can make a difference and change the world. And that's what we're all about. And we look forward to having you participate. So thank you so very much.